The popularity of Dan Brown's 2003 novel, The Da Vinci Code, led to a major Hollywood production from Oscar-winning director Ron Howard and starring Oscar winner Tom Hanks. This particular box office smash was partially filmed in none other than Lincoln. Lincolnshire County Council proudly presents the locations of the Da Vinci Code, and as a county boasting a cutting-edge technology through the UK's largest rollout of advanced broadband, internet surfers from around the world can log on to book their places for the Da Vinci Code Locations Tour, following in the footsteps of Tom Hanks, Audrey Tautou, and Sir Ian McKellen.
We've had in the last little while Da Vinci Code, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre, and also Elizabeth the Golden Years filmed in the county. We've gained a reputation as a place that really welcomes production houses, and we make things easy for people. Stamford and Lincoln obviously are real attractors because they've got a great product in terms of being attractive places to visit. We've got about 17 plus property developers interested in investing in Lincolnshire, and we believe that once we get them to set foot on territory, they'll be convinced this is a great investment.
Lincolnshire, with its rich history and picturesque locations, is the ideal location for a Hollywood blockbuster. It is also an ideal location for a small business. Lincolnshire County Council has been hard at work on many projects for the last few years, whether it be providing hospitality to the stars or helping businesses compete in the stratospheres of competitive markets.
The role of economic development in Lincolnshire is really to support the growth and diversification of the economy. We do cover infrastructure, sites and premises support, as well as actually promoting the county to attract new investment and a wider range of companies. The County Council particularly has pushed the broadband initiative, which gives us the best available broadband and ICT communications. People, I think, often do challenge really the way they're living and doing their business, and that's where we want to have a conversation, because we think that we can provide a different kind of environment, but one that still enables them to get to their marketplace.
The big turn-on is the strapline for a project pioneered by Lincolnshire County Council to connect the county to the broadband revolution. More importantly, the county can now offer advanced or symmetric broadband availability following the largest rollout of its kind in the country.
We've only really started marketing these services in September of 2006, but prior to this point we've actually got over 150 businesses either using advanced broadband or in the process of connecting to advanced broadband. And we do have a target of achieving at least 750 businesses. So before we've even really made any great efforts or strides to market the services and the availability, we're already at over 150 businesses, so it's really encouraging.
The Broadband Initiative is all part of Lincolnshire County Council's Economic Regeneration Programme. Spark House was established by the University of Lincoln 5 years ago as the first business incubation centre in Lincolnshire.
We work with technology and digital video production, graphic design, web design and product design, businesses in the creative industries. Spark House is based on the university's main Brayford campus here in Lincoln and is operated by the university and staffed by university employees. Most of our tenants are graduates either from this university or from other universities, so it's a real tool to keeping graduate calibre employees within the city.
Spark House has grown enormously since its inception and continues to do so, much like the rest of Lincoln. What makes the county ideal for media training and nurturing? Professor Brian Winston has an Emmy Award on his mantelpiece.
The university has been in Lincoln for 10 years and has only had its current name for 5, so we're a very, very new institution. But I think it's fair to say that we've already had a profound effect on the city in all sorts of obvious ways. It's a far livelier place because we're entertaining, thousands of young people. I suspect some of the citizens would sooner they just sent the checks in and didn't show up. But the bottom line is that the place is, by all accounts, absolutely transformed. There's been a huge amount of building. There are a couple of thousand jobs. There's an endless variety of things. And those are just the obvious ones. The more hidden activities, of course, speak to the longer, and in some ways, I suppose you could say, more important sustainability of the economic regeneration of the county and the city.
The county is defying all expectations and breaking down barriers. And not only is it proving popular with internal businesses, but now It is home to many former city-based companies.
What we're looking at doing is reintroducing new routes within the high street area and the city centre to kind of reconnect places and provide more interest to tourists, but also to make it easier for people who live and work in the city to navigate around. The second thing that it does is it tries to build back in a whole range of community facilities and a community feel, so that city centre isn't just about shopping, but it's about meshing and merging all those together to create a really good, vibrant city centre feel.
One business to have benefited greatly from its recent Lincolnshire relocation is Optima.
We considered moving to Lincolnshire because we have a number of clients in the north, and what with its strong rail links from London to Newark and the A1, it was just the ideal choice. The South East traditionally has been more attractive to businesses because of its IT facilities. However, Lincoln has bucked that trend with its broadband installation. We've been able to relocate our phone team to Lincolnshire because of the broadband facilities, and this is bringing real efficiencies to Optima.
Lincolnshire is positively brewing with business opportunities, and if that's the case, what's to say your business cannot boom?
We're a business-led partnership of three sectors: the private sector, the voluntary and community sector, and the public sector, including local authorities. And we're here to champion economic development in Lincolnshire. Part of the investments we've made recently are in Lincoln in particular, with it being the principal urban area for Lincolnshire and one of the 5 regional centres in the East Midlands. And that includes investing in the university, and recently we've invested in the Lincoln Centre UK and MTech, which is the East Midlands Media and Technology Centre at the university. I'm passionate about development in Lincolnshire because it's a very beautiful place with a great quality of life. But for a lot of people, one of the problems with Lincolnshire is that their children go away to university or whatever, and they feel the jobs aren't available for them to come back and live in Lincolnshire. So really what we're trying to do is to have jobs available so that people feel that there are jobs for their children when they grow up.
The quality of life is very, very good, and I think that's important to business people and to people generally. We've none of the dense overcrowding and traffic problems associated with the south and the southeast. And there's a lot more to the county than people often think. Businesses, business leaders and their families can enjoy a quality of life that often doesn't exist in other parts of the country.